Back to Off the Jeep End. Today we're going to be discussing on how to make your stock Wrangler look better. When we got this Jeep Wrangler, the springs are all worn out, body mounts were all shot. No one replaced anything for a long time, and it had these little 15-inch rims on a 28-inch tire, and it didn't look very appealing. So obviously, we want to get this thing lifted up, get it looking good, so we can drive it and be happy about it. So what happened was the body mount bushings were all shot. So we had to go ahead and order a whole new kit. I wanted to do a body lift, but because the mounts were all shot, we really couldn't afford not to do the body mounts. So I did end up getting the 1-inch taller kit by Profane. I can include that price in here somewhere. So we went ahead and did that, and once we did that, had the stock tires on it, it looked okay. Not to my liking compared to my other vehicles, but I realized I had a set of JK rims in the basement. They're 2012 JK off of Sahara, and it's an 18-inch rim. It's not like some of the JKs, they'll come with a 17-inch rim. You could do that as well. It might be a little better for the application. I think these rims are a little bit heavy, especially for this 4-cylinder motor under here. But I do like these tires. They are thinner, and they give it a more aggressive look. They're about 31.5 inches tall. It does give the Jeep, an 1.5 inches, 2 inches worth of lift. Compared to what this thing came in with, I'm definitely happy with the way it looks. And, these are a little better than, your 12.5s if you don't off-road all the time. You just use it as a daily driver. Or maybe you just don't have the money for a lift kit, a transmission drop, new track bar, new, pitman arm, all the bells and whistles to go with it, brake lines and such. Or you just don't have the expertise to do that. You're waiting, till you have the money for a shop to do it. This is pretty easy. All you're going to need is a set of adapters. I did have to order another pair because the last one adapter got messed up. So we ordered 2 of them, a pair for about $60 from Rough Country. So put them together, you pay about $120 for all 4. And JK rims are pretty out there. I see a lot of them. I've tried to sell them myself. It's just people will buy a brand new Jeep Wrangler. They'll take the rims off, they'll want to put a little bit more aggressive tires on it, a nicer rim, JK people, and they'll throw their tires up for sale, and usually they'll put them pretty cheap. They'll think nobody wants them, and they're perfect for little Wranglers like this, especially with the 4-cylinder motor. You can't afford to push a 12.5-inch wide tire. I like these a lot. Most of them have pretty good tread because they sell them pretty often. I got these for about $460. That was 2 or 3 years ago now. I've had these on my YJ. I've had these on my XJ. I love them. They drive nice. They are a little bit heavy compared to the stock, obviously. The tire's bigger, the rim is bigger and such. But we'll go ahead and give you a walk around. Alright, so we got Keep It Out of the Garage here. As you can see, I got Candy right there. She's got 35 12.5s on it. Alright, and we got the JK rims on the YJ, and I just love the look of the JK rim. It's cleaner. It looks like it's off a brand new Jeep. Designs aren't too bad. I do like the regular 5 straight spoke on the JKs. But like I said, these are the 18-inch. I think they're special edition off of a Sahara 2012. And as you can see, the springs are pretty shot out. All we got is a 1-inch body, and fender's kind of close. I would like to see a 1.25 inch or maybe a 2-inch body on this, but I know that we have to do the springs very soon, and I know we're gonna have to do that. And it's going to come pretty soon. So. Alright guys, so that's going to conclude our video on JK rims on a YJ or any Wrangler or Cherokee. Might be a little bit easier to fit them on a Wrangler, especially if you have a small lift. Cherokee, you know, you're gonna have to lift it up to, I remember my Cherokee was rubbing at, you know, 3.5 inches of lift, 4 inches of lift on these tires. So Wrangler will give you a little bit more clearance, but definitely is better driving on the road than the 12.5s. You know, it gets you, you know, to and from a little bit faster, just because you're not weighed down by that wide tire. And they are somewhat cheap, especially if you can get a good deal on them. You know, the bigger tire you run, generally, the more it's going to cost you. If you're going used, it's still around the same. You know, you're going to pay more for that big tire and that nicer rim. But these, you know, like we said, they are, you know, everywhere. Everyone's got a JK. Normally they put big tires on it and an aftermarket rim. So these are a pretty good alternative for guys with YJs who like to keep them stock. Maybe have a small lift on it, do some light trailing. You will just need adapters to put these on, so figure out into the cost when you go to buy these tires. It's going to cost you about $120 depending on where you look. Rough country is about $60 for two, so you just place 2 orders with them and you'll get all 4. But if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe please, give us a like, and check out our Instagram as well, and we will have more videos up shortly. Thank you.